guys, welcome back to Hypertora. I've got a brand new box here, one that I haven't had before. It's called TaffyMail. This is a candy box that's available in the UK. I think they also ship elsewhere, but it's filled with American candy, so it's all the stuff they've shipped here and then they put into the boxes. I've gone for the sort of the premium extra box. So I want to see what's inside this, whether it's worth keeping on with this box, if I can afford it. Because it's quite pricey. It's in the same range as Tokyo Treat, if not slightly more expensive, which can be a little bit worrying because the Tokyo Treat comes all the way from Japan, whereas I know all the treats in here are from America. I think they ship them in bulk, and it's local postage for a lot of the stuff they do, so I was hoping it wouldn't be as expensive. But yeah, let's have a look inside this. Just plain brown packaging. You've got TaffyMail on the label. But other than that on the label, there's nothing else to tell that this is actually a taffy box. So we got some bubble wrap to start off with. So we'll take this. That's a little bit of a shame. It's such a big box. It looked like it was going to be really interesting, and half of that's filled with bubble wrap. So that's all the stuff in the box. You can see there. There's a few items. So, I mean, compared to the size of the box, that seems a little bit underwhelming. Most of that seemed like bubble wrap. I know they need to bubble wrap it when it's sort of packed like this, because a lot of it's loose. Compared to the Tokyo Treat, they pack it quite tightly, so it doesn't need bubble wrap. But let's have a look and see if it's worth the money. So, it looks like the first item in here is Pop-Tarts. So it's chocolate peanut butter. I've never had peanut butter before, so that's going to be something different for me. The closest thing I've had is probably just generally eating peanuts. We get a can with our normal kind of extra box. This is Big Red, sweet and smooth. So it looks like it might be some sort of cola, caffeine. I've never heard of Big Reds, but by the looks of what the kind of decoration on the can, it looks like it'll probably be cola related. We've got some Sweet Tarts Mini Chewy candy. So while it says chewy, it kind of feels like those kind of hard powdered pellets that they make. So I don't know how chewy they're going to be. So we got some Oreos, which we get in the UK, but peanut buttered flavour. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen peanut buttered flavoured Oreos in the UK, so that's something different. Yeah. We got one of what looks like our premium item. We've got some Aunt Jemima original syrup. So that looks like it's full of sugar. So I'm not entirely sure. I'll probably have to make some pancakes to use that, which I don't do very often. But I'll probably make some pancakes at some point just to try it out. We got some Hershey's white chocolate pudding. So that's pretty funky. There, I love white chocolate. Out of all the chocolates, it's probably my favourite. There's not too much left in here. There's a few items. So we got bitter honey candy bar. Now it's rather hot today, so some of these bars are probably, especially if they're chocolate, are probably a little bit mushy. Because we've got a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the moment. We've got some butter rum hard candy. So these they're lifesavers, but they look a little bit on the packaging like they're going to be similar to Polos that you get in the UK. There. We got sugar daddy candy. So that's a milk caramel pop. It looks like it's going to be very similar to kind of Refreshers candy. It also looks a little bit like Refreshers candy. It's cotton candy, artificially flavoured pops. So it's a lollipop there, which is cotton candy flavoured. So I don't think I've seen one of those before. We have some crisps, some jalapeno poppers. That's pretty cool. I love hot things. If you've seen my curry challenge videos, this kind of thing is actually perfect for me. So I love something spicy. We got some beer nuts. So some original peanuts. So whether they're actually flavoured beer or anything, I'm not too sure. It could just be because they're sold at bars. We got some scented chewing gum. So fragrance that refreshes after eating, smoking or drinking. Does it tell me the flavour? Artificial colours. I'm probably going to have to try some of these just to see what they're like. We got some Kool-Aid. I found my other sachet of Kool-Aid that I had from a previous box from the States. So I've got that at home. I'm saving it at the moment. So this looks like it's Purplesaurus Rex. So I don't know whether it looks like it might be like blueberry and lemon, or some sort of other berry, maybe grape. So it doesn't quite say on here what flavouring it is. Citric acid, colouring. It might be grape actually. So that'd be interesting. We got peanut butter cups. So I think we do get these in the UK. So cool. We've got two items left. We've got a cow tail. So I think that's chewy caramel with a cream centre. So that looks pretty cool. And then we've got a 100 grand bar from Nestle, which we don't get these in the UK either. At least I don't think I've ever seen one of these in the UK. So we got a reasonable selection of items here. I mean, from the photos of the premium / extra box, it looks a little bit less than I was maybe expecting. I'm assuming like the Pop-Tarts and the syrup are kind of the premium items. They do send cereal boxes by the look sometimes, but it's hard to imagine like there's a box that I think is about £8. How much would be in that box and how much you actually get extra for that extra? It's probably an extra 20 quid. To get the extra box. So to make it worthwhile, I'd have to assume that the £7 box only has a few items like this in it, and because there's another box in the middle, it's maybe a bit out there. I mean, it's meant to have about approximately 20 items. I think that can be a bit less depending on the items. So there's about 20 there. They're just really small items, I suppose. So I'll keep getting the box for now, just to see how it changes, what's different. It does look unusual and new. I might try a few things. I definitely want to try this gum on camera because I'm not entirely sure what flavour it is. But some of these things I definitely need to try at home. What I might do is actually try this can of drink first, just to see what flavour it is. It smells a bit like Cherryade. Yeah, I think that's some form of Cherryade, or it's definitely red. So that's definitely not cola, which was my original estimate there. So this scented gum I'll try and camera. The rest I probably won't eat today, otherwise I'll end up with a massive sugar high. Which, while I'm getting more exercise with Pokemon Go now, still isn't a good thing. So they look like Tutti Fruities, but they're gum. I get why they're scented. I mean, the flavour's not that great. It's like you're eating a flavour. Not a flavour. It's like you're eating a smell rather than a flavour. Kind of lavendery style. It's not the most pleasant of things. That's certainly a bit odd, a bit different. But I'm going to leave the video there today. So that's sort of all the stuff that comes in this box, for the extra box this month anyway. So comment down below, do you think that's value for money? What is your favourite item in here? Is it sort of the syrup? Do you like that kind of thing, or the Pop-Tarts? What's your least favourite item? What wouldn't you want to see in the box? Especially if you have a peanut butter allergy, that probably wouldn't be a brilliant box for you because there's quite a few peanut butter and nut related things in here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please do like the video down below and please do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.